Hey, what's going on, my Second Amendment family? Welcome to another episode of DNA Shots Fired, where if you ain't shooting your shot, you ain't got a shot. So, we got a new addition to the California gun roster, and it's a good one. You're going to want to stick around for this one. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back, family. But real quick, before we dive into this video, if you are a staunch proponent of the Second Amendment and you believe in our constitutional right to keep and bear arms, go ahead and smash down on that like and subscribe button. Show these crooked politicians and these lawmakers that we will not stand for anyone infringing upon our constitutional right to keep and bear arms. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video with this new exciting news. So I want to preference what I'm about to say with earlier I did say that we have a new addition to the California gun roster, and it's a good one. Well, anytime we get an addition to the California gun roster, it's a good one. And if it were up to me, there would be no California gun roster. And I'm sure a lot of you watching feel the same way. But unfortunately, we do have the roster. And so we just have to abide by, what we have to work with in terms of the laws. And I just want to say this, like, these it seems like every single day there's just all this negativity out there, and it seems like every single day there's a new bill being introduced, a new law being introduced to infringe upon us law-abiding citizens right to keep and bear arms. And I'm just here to say that these laws only go after people like us, the law-abiding citizens. The criminal, they're not going to abide by these laws. And so I just think a lot of the stuff that they're doing is just there's a different agenda at hand, and it's more about control, right? It has nothing to do with making the streets safer or making us safer. It's to take away the control that we have to put into the hands of the government. So we rely more on the government for our protections. So I just wanted to say that in a time where there's all this negativity and all these new laws coming out, I want to be the bearer of some good news once in a while. And so, with that being said, this gun that's just got added to the California gun roster, this is a gun that I've been hoping and praying for. I've seen, never got to hold one of these guns, never got to shoot one of these guns. I've only seen it through YouTube and other platforms. And every time I see a video on this gun, the people that are doing these videos on these guns have nothing but great things to say about this gun. And the gun I'm talking about is the Walther PDP, the Walther PDP. And it comes in the 4-inch and the 4.5-inch barrel. And I'm super excited about this one, family, because like I said, I've been hoping, praying for this to come to the roster, and it's finally here. And like I said, anytime there's a gun added to the roster, it's a time to rejoice. It's a time to celebrate. Now, there's not a lot of information on this gun. On the site where you have the recently added to the California roster, it just says Walther PDP. It doesn't even have a code. It just shows you the name of the gun and for the size, the 4 and the 4.5-inch. So I'm not even sure if it's optic ready, but still, like this is exciting, family, and I'm glad I get to share this with you all because it just seems like at least you know uh, once a month we're getting a handful of guns, new guns that come to the roster, and that's amazing. That's amazing news. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of DNA Shots Fired, and always remember, family, shoot your shot. Peace and love.